me part, man. Get it live. Try to come run back. They popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round. Feel it like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shot on you friends. I've been going crazy. Shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been dripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna on the hold. I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me. You know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My chose up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Oh, and he gets it all. Wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 48-yard line, Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, great.
To throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw right away is Ward. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 5.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on. Hey. 70,
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And 7.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. To throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Jacksonville. Look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. It's second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Julian Love. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. In motion comes Thomas. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Real quick. Baby on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Going through it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ready from the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Ready. From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Let's go. Throwing on third down, Ward. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break! Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one. He's got 3. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This pass is caught by Kane Houghton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready up. First and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
It's second down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. We're back in Music City after this. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins. And they are facing a second and long.
On the ready.
In motion comes Thomas. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
19 tight.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. And you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Shotgun snap for Wolf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wolf. That one caught, it's Jimray DK. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down. And that's exactly what they did.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jack Kaiser in on the tackle.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Throwing, Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
3rd and 5.
Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
They'll run with Killian, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. On the double.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, keep ready.
To throw is Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Now it's Ward. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Go.
And here's Bijan. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Tag. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger.
They snap it to Ward. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be complete to Chisholm. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go, sack. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. Now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Cowboy, let's go now.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
On 2nd down, Spears. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 14 on the pickup. First down for Tennessee.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Ready?
On first down, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down,
Here we go.
you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is caught. What a throw. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Jaguars.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Hunter. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains. 19 for this one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking, 70 Lions. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Go.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Quick one to Smith and Jigba. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
From the gun, here's Ward. Now he'll air one out. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll throw here on 3rd. Over automatic flash, and he lost the football. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Ward. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action, it's Ward. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will score! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Ward. Out wide, that's Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Jags Titans.
Out of the gun, Ward. Over the middle and caught by Judy. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A run up the middle, Spears. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, He holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Steady.
To throw is Ward. With the jig to left side, he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
3 yards. And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go. Like 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion Now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Now it's Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good. And the Titans go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, go!
Now a give on the ground, and he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Come on. Ready,
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Game on. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get it. Ready, right?
On first down, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So,
okay,
again,
ready?
Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready? Go!
On second down, here's Wolf. In trouble, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Middle of the field, he's got a control. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
They snap it to Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 19. Ready.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
going to be third. They need one.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Come on. 18, 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to stick those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.